of keeping balance, fun fit videos from home. Brought to you by Centre de Santé Communautaire Hamilton, Niagara. My name is Leah. How is everyone doing out there this week? I hope everyone is getting out and enjoying the beautiful weather we've been having. It's just gorgeous. Finally it's here. Anyhow, let's get started with our class. Before we begin, I do need to remind you that if you feel dizzy, have chest pain, start sweating profusely, or feel short of breath, to stop the exercises. If necessary, get help. Respect your limits, take breaks as needed, and work at your own pace. As the weeks progress, you will get stronger and the exercises will get easier. Use your mobility devices as needed. You may have some muscle soreness in your, especially your thighs, maybe your arms after classes. So remember, that's normal, it's okay, but if it lasts longer than 48 or 72 hours or it's in your joints, that's not okay. So either dial back a little bit, just change your body mechanics a little bit, or eliminate an exercise that you feel might be detrimental to you. Remember also to not challenge yourself to your maximum while completing these home exercises. We don't want anyone to get hurt or to fall. So long as you're moving, you're getting a benefit. Remember, motion is the potion. Okay, let's make sure we have everything we need. So make sure you have an open space around you, about 5 feet by 5 feet. You have a sturdy chair with a backrest. Clothes you can move in. Running shoes or sturdy shoes. We want to make sure you have some water if you need it. That you have a ball about the size of a tennis ball. Okay, so anything around the house will do. Something a little bit firmer if you can find it. We need a bean bag. So I have a real bean bag here. You might have one in a game you have. In past videos, I've mentioned to you how to make a bean bag with half a cup of rice in a baggie, put it in a sock or a bag or a bandana or something to fashion some kind of little bag that leaves room for the grains of rice to move around. You're going to need TheraBand, and if you have it, we're going to be doing some arm exercises with a TheraBand today, so we need it undone and long. If you don't have that, you maybe have a weight at home. So this is a 2-pound weight that you could also use to do the exercises that we're going to be doing. Or alternately, a can of soup, a good old can of soup. That'll give you a little bit of that resistance that we're looking for as well. Marbles. If you have marbles, you're gonna need a bag of those as well. I don't know where I just put mine. Oh, here they are. Thought I had everything ready. Your marbles. So if you remember, we talked about this before. If you don't have something, marbles from a game or something, you can use dice from a game. You could use the glass beads that are in a floral arrangement. You might have something like that. One of the ladies was using gumballs, so you can sacrifice some candy. You could try that. Pebbles from your garden, other game pieces. Look in your junk drawer. You might find something good in there, okay? And really, you only need one item, but you can repeat. We do it 5 times, the exercise, but if you only have one item, you could just repeat it 5 times. That's okay too. We also are going to need today a ball. So I mentioned this last week, a ball about the size of a soccer ball or volleyball or basketball or beach ball. If you don't have a ball, you could use a stuffed animal. You could use a pillow, okay, something that you might just have at home, but something that you're holding in front of you that you can train your eyes on and that you can use to kind of have your arms out in front of you about a foot apart. Okay, if you don't have anything, you can just imagine as well. All right, so take some time now to gather what you need, and then we're going to get started. So you can pause the video if you need to. We're starting with stocking feet, remember, so shoes off. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Okie dokie. So, my cat is here today. I don't know if she's in the screen right now, but she wants to be on camera, I guess. So Oreo is here as my mascot. All right, so let's begin with our standing march. So we're just going to actually walk on the spot to begin. And the cat is presently sitting right on my notes that I will use for this class. So isn't that funny that, oh boy. So we're swinging our arms and we're walking on the spot. Go at your own pace. You don't have to walk the same speed as me, that's okay. And let's try and do some high knees now. So your marching speed will slow down as you raise your knees a little higher. And we're swinging our arms still. That's it. Keep up the good work. All right, very good. Let's now do some heel taps out in front. So you're going to put your heel out in front of you. Side view is like so. Okay. Heel out, heel out. Stretching out the back of our legs. Front of our calves are also getting a workout with this one. All right, and lastly, let's do some hamstring curls. So you're going to bring your heels up behind you. So notice my knees are level. They're not coming up my knees. My knees are level in front and my heels are coming up behind me. One at a time. And you can bring your arms up. Same rhythm, one arm curl for one leg curl. That is great. Good. All right, that's plenty. So I can feel I'm huffing and puffing a little bit. I'm warmer, so that's good. That's what our goal of that was. So now let's work on our good standing posture. So feet are going to be about hip width apart, flat on the floor. Knees are relaxed. Hips are level. Shoulders are level. Belly's in. Chin is back. String is pulling us up nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouths. Breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Excellent. Very nice. All right, let's get our neck warmed up now. So we're going to do some nod and head turns. So this we did last time, I believe, as well. So we're going to look over I'm going to start with looking over my left shoulder. So I'm turning my head to the side, rotating, and I'm going to look up and down as I bring my head over to the left side. So I'm going this kind of left to right movement as I go up and down. My eyes are open and I'm following the movement with my head, or of my head, following the movement of my head with my eyes. Again, you're going at your own pace and you're standing using your good standing posture. All right, and let's now do a few of these with our eyes closed. So eyes are now shut. If you need to hold the back of your chair, you may do so. But you're doing the same left to right, up and down head movement with your eyes closed. That is it. Good work. Give those shoulders a bit of a roll, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, we're going to grab our bean bag now. And we're going to disperse those beans and place it on our head. And we're going to move on to warming up our torso area and our hip area. So let's do those hula hips that we've been doing. The hula ones are the ones that go in a figure 8 pattern or an infinity pattern. Okay? Again, you go at your own pace. That bean bag is reminding you to stay up nice and tall, chin is level. Feet are about hip width apart. That's it. And let's reverse the direction now. So we're going to go the opposite way. Let's reverse again. So back to the first direction, but this time close our eyes. So if you need to hold the back of your chair, you may do so. And reverse again, opposite direction. Eyes remain closed. Terrific. Very nice. All right. Let us now, we're going to keep our beanbag out, but we also need to get our ball. Okay, I'm going to set my chair up here. Okay, and we're going to do our press and squeeze exercise. So the ball is going to go down under our right foot. So I'm standing to the right side of my chair. Ball is going to go under our right foot to start. Beanbags on our head. So I want you to look at the screen now and remember, we're going to start with the ball under the front of our foot. So by the ball of our foot, right behind our toes, and our heels are down. Okay? Feet are hip width apart. All right. We ready? Here we go. Let's give that ball a press and a shift. Press, shift, press, shift. 4, 5. You can try shutting your eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, let's roll that ball to the back of our foot now. So we're going to put that ball under our heel, right at the very back. If you look at the screen, right at the very back, toes are down, feet are hip width apart. Beanbag is on. All right, here we go for our next set of 10. Press that ball and shift. Press, shift, press, shift. 4, 5. You can try closing your eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Good job. All right, let's roll that ball over to the left side now of our chair. So we're going to stand to the left side of our chair and we're going to work our left foot now. So we're going to start with that ball under the front of our foot. So remember, by the ball of your foot, right behind your toes, heel is down, feet are hip width apart. Beanbag remains on the head. All right, here we go. Give that ball a press and a shift. Press, shift. 3, 4, 5. You can try shutting your eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Terrific. Okay, and we're moving on to the last one for this exercise. So it's going to be under our heel, very back of our heel, toes are down, feet are hip width apart. You can probably hear the lawnmower. One of the neighbors is cutting. It's a beautiful day for it though, so. All right, let's give that ball a press and a shift. Press, shift, press, shift. 4, 5, you can try closing your eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hooray, very nice work. Good job. We're gonna pick that ball up now, and we're gonna put it to the side, and we're gonna grab our marbles. So we'll put our beanbag to the side as well. We won't use our beanbag when we're doing our marbles. So I'm going to stand to the side of my chair, it doesn't matter which side. And I am going to get one of my shoes and bring it over here as kind of my marble pot. So whatever item you're using, it doesn't matter. You can drop it into your shoe. I'm going to get my 5 marbles out and place them on the floor. And I like to take my socks off so I can feel a lot better. And some socks don't allow for you to pick marbles up. These ones aren't good for getting the marbles picked up. All right, so I'm going to start with my right foot. I'm going to go through this process 5 times. If you don't have something to pick up, you can go through the motions, using your imagination. So how we start is we spread our toes out on the floor. Try to grasp the marble. You'll feel the marble between your toes. You're going to close your toes, flex your toes up. You're going to pick your foot up. So now I'm standing on one foot. The marble should be in between my toes. I'm going to move my foot over top of my shoe, extend my toes to drop my marble into my shoe, and then back to the beginning. Okay, so you can just do that whole pretend picking up the marbles if you want. Remember, full flexion of your toes, full extension of your toes. All right, so here I go. Lifting my marble up, dropping it in my shoe. Lifting my second marble up, dropping it in my shoe. There's 3, 4, oh, I missed. And 5. All right, I'm going to take those marbles out and redo this process with my left foot now. So I'm grabbing that marble with my left toe, dropping it into my shoe. Bring my shoe over to the other side. Grabbing my marble, dropping it in. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Very good. So you take your time doing your marbles. If you need to pause the video, you may do so. I'm going to keep moving on. So my marbles are done. I'm going to take them out of my shoe. Make sure I have every single one of them so they're not in my shoe. Put them away. And I'm going to get my socks and shoes on now. I'm going to grab a drink and we are going to move on to our balance. So to do my balance, I will need my beanbag. So we are going to start with our Stork Stance or our flamingo move today, but we're adding another little flair to it to make it a little bit more challenging. So if you recall, beanbags will be on. I'm going to start with my right foot, so I'm standing to the right side of my chair. So if you recall this one, we're standing on our left foot and we're going to be raising our right leg because we're to the right side of our chair. So my toe is what's going to be down, balancing me to begin. Okay? Left foot's flat, right toe is up. I'm going to drag my heel up to my knee, okay? And then I'm going to extend my knee. Bring my heel back to my knee and back down. So the side view would be this. Drag my heel up to my knee, extend my foot, heel back to my knee, and then bring my toe down. So remember, you can do a toe tap in between, so your toe comes down, not flat foot, okay? Toe only. Or you don't even have to touch the ground. You can just bring your toe down to kind of hover by the floor and then right back up. The other thing is that we're trying to work on not holding on to your chair with a death grip when you're doing this. So if you want to hold on really hard, try and just hold on with a couple fingers, or maybe just put your hand on top or a couple fingers. Try and challenge yourself a little bit, but of course remember, we're not challenging ourselves like we normally would in class, because I'm not there to watch and kind of give you any feedback. So be safe, but try and challenge yourself a little bit. All right, so we're going to start with 10 on our right side. So let's get into position. If you need to hold your chair, you may do so. I'm going to try to not do it holding the chair. My toe is down. I'm going to drag my heel up to my knee, kick my foot out, heel back to my knee, and bring my toe down, right back up, 10 times. Here we go. Up we come, extend, heel back to your knee, toe hovering down, or tap, up, out, back, 2, up, out, back, 3, that's it, up, out, back, 4, up, out, back, 5, up, out, back, 6, up, out, back, 7, up, out, back, 8, up, out, back, 9, and last one, up, out, back, 10. Terrific. Now you will really feel this in your hip flexor. This is such a great exercise for this muscle. Really strengthens, so it's good for you for doing stairs and having to climb, like that kind of thing. So it really works on those muscles, and again, that hip adductor. So good work. Walk it out a bit. And we're going to go over to the other leg. So now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Standing to the left side of my chair. Right foot is flat on the floor. Left toe is up now. All right. Here we go. Drag your heel up to your knee. Extend your foot. Heel back to your knee. Toe tap. Up, out, back, 2. Up, out, back, 3. Up, out, back, 4, up, out, back, 5, up, out, back, 6, up, out, back, 7, up, out, back, 8, up, out, back, 9, and up, out, back, 10. Oh, very good. Excellent job. Walk those legs out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move my chair to the side just a touch. We're going to get that ball out, the big one. So if you have a ball, great. Pillow, throw a pillow from your couch or on your bed, stuffed animal, anything you have around that will hold your arms out about a foot apart. So last week we did this exercise at the end, but I thought I would move it into the balance section, and we'll ramp it up a little bit today. So let's start with our feet about hip width apart. So this is kind of what we did the last time. Arms are going to be out in front of us. And what I want you to do is keep your eye trained on the ball, okay? And we're going to start in the center, bring the ball over to one side, slowly back to center, bring it out to the other side, and back to center. Let's do this 5 times. Left, I'm going left, back to center, over to the side, back to center. Actually 3 times is good. To the side, back to center, and out to the side, back to center. Very good. All right, so this time we're going to do that same move, but we're going to try it with our eyes closed if you can, okay? All right, so arms out in front. Now, if you feel that this is hard for you and you want to maybe hold on to something, you can hold on to your chair and just put one arm out in front of you and try and go side to side like that as well, okay? All right, so I'm going to try with my eyes closed. So to one side, to the center, to the other side, center, back to the one side, center. We're doing this 3 times as well. Other side, back to center, back to the first side, center, and last one, and back to center. Awesome, very good. Give those shoulders a roll. Okay, let's try and change our feet up a little bit. So we're going to do a tandem stance. If you can try and put one foot right directly in front of the other. This will be the hardest one, all right? If you think, ooh, I'm a little bit too wobbly for that, try and just do your feet one in front of the other, but kind of staggered. If you can see in the camera, my feet are apart a little bit, okay? So you can try it like that. If you're feeling really balanced and brave, you can try your feet one in front of the other, okay? So right now I have my right foot in front of my left foot. We're gonna switch it around and go the other side. So just remember what foot you have ahead right now. Balls in front, we're turning to the left or to whatever side you want, to one side, to the center, and over to the other side. This is a lot tougher, center. One side, center, other side, center. Last one side, center, and other side, center. Whew, your arms get tired with this too, don't they? All right, my left foot's ahead now. Right foot's behind. All right, and my ball's in the center. Here we go. To the left, center, and to the right, center. To the left, center, to the right, center. Try and keep your eyes on the ball. To the left, center, and to the right, center. Not easy. Very good. You can get out of position, give your shoulders a little roll. Okay, and we're done with our balance portion. We're going to move on to our strengthening. If you need to get a drink, you may do so. Okay. I am going to now start with the lunges that we did last time. So if you remember, I asked you to have your chair in place and you're going to stand perpendicular to your chair. We're going to start with our right foot ahead. So that means the chair has to be in your left hand. Okay? So you're turning to your right and your right foot is going to be ahead. You're going to have a really big space between your feet. I'm going to move my chair a bit out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay? Really big space between your feet, because when you go down, you're going to bend your front knee and your back knee. Your back heel is going to come up off the floor. I want you still to be able to see that toe in front of your knee. Okay? So remember, we don't want to do this. That's going to really put a lot of pressure on your knee. We want to do this. Okay? So I'm going to get my chair back in place so that it's supporting me. And we're going to do 10 of these lunges. All right? Okay. Let's give it up. Shut that a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit quieter for you all. Okay. All right, so I am facing the direction my body is turned. My chin's level, my body's upright, and I am going to bend both my knees. Heel comes up in the back and right back up. We're doing this 10 times. We're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Terrific. Good job. Walk those legs out a little bit. Okay, and we're going to turn around now and put our left foot ahead, our right foot's behind, and that chair is in my right hand now. Okay? By being in this position, this is the best body mechanics and the best support. We don't want your back being twisted, so that's why I have the chair in my right hand, my left foot's ahead, my right foot's behind, and I'm turned to the left of my chair. Okay. Space, big space between your feet, remember? Body is turned the direction that your body is facing, like your upper body. Chin's level, body's upright. Here we go for 10. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Walk those legs out a little bit. Good enough. All right, we're going to move on to an arm exercise now. So we're going to do our tricep pull down. So if you have a soup can or you have a weight, we're going to stand with our feet about hip width apart. The weight up towards your chest, palm to your chest, and you're going to bring your arm, turn your wrist, and bring your arm out to the side and back behind you. Okay? All right? Or with a can. Okay? Or with your band. I like my bands, so I'm going to use a band. So I have my band and I roll up my band to be the resistance that I want it. One hand's going to be on my chest. One hand is going to be just in front of my chest, and I'm going to have my palm facing out, and I'm going to bring my arm to the side and back behind me. Okay? Feet are about, maybe about shoulder width apart. I have a nice stable base of support. I'm going to try and think about tightening my core while I do this as well. We're going to do 10 and hold for 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, and release. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 10. Very good. So remember, this one is really important for this back of your arm here, that sagginess there. This one tightens that area. So that's the tricep pull down. So whatever arm you did the first time, you're going to go to the other side now. So the arm that was pulling is now resting on your chest, palm against your chest. The other hand is right in front of it, palm facing out. Tighten your core. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. And 1, 2, 10. Very good work. Terrific. All right, roll those shoulders out a little bit. I'm going to put the band over the back of my chair. You can bring your chair in front if you'd like. We're going to do our squats next. So we're going to try and mix up one arm to one leg, one arm to one leg. So we just did our arms. So let's do our squats now. So we're going to do 25 today, like we did last time. And we're going to do holds at 5, 10, 15, and 20 for 5 counts. Remember, this is a slow and controlled activity. It's working the muscles that you use for getting up and down out of chairs, up and down, out of the bathtub, off the floor, walking. It's very important, all these muscles, because we're working the hip adductors, thighs, and buttocks muscles. Remember when you're doing this one to consider your body position. If this one bugs your knees, really ensure that you can see the tips of your toes in front of your knees and your bum is out of it, okay? So that you're getting in a better position to protect your knees. All right, so feet are about shoulder width apart, toes are angled out, maybe a little more than shoulder width apart, and arms are in the center. All right, here we go. Down for 1. Don't forget to breathe now. And 2, 3, 4. We're going to go down and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up we come and down again. Now we're at 6. 7, 8, 9, and another hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up again, and right back down. We're at 11, 12, 13, 14, third hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up again. Down for 16, and 17, 18, 19, and down for our last hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up again. We're almost done. 21 and 22, 23, 24, and 25. Good work. Walk it out. Let those arms have a bit of a rest. Open these windows again. I think they're done with their one. Whew, very nice. Good job. Okay, back to arms. We're going to grab our bands again. So we did this one last week as well. This one is the shoulder abduction one. So again, we're standing with a nice stable base of support. Arm is coming up to our side, at our side, straight arm, okay? Shoulder height maximum. Palm is facing down towards the floor. That isolates the shoulder muscle, okay? So if you're using a band, you're going to anchor it under the side of your shoe. Band is going to come up the side of your shoe, okay? So you're stepping on it to make the resistance. So shorter band will make for more resistance. And you're going to be holding that band curled up in your fingers and bringing that band out the side. If you're using a soup can or a weight, it'll be the same thing. Palm is facing down, you're just going to lift that soup can or the weight out beside you. Okay, so we're going to do set of 10, hold for 3. All right. So, nice stable base of support. Think about tightening that core area. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, release. 1, 2, 2, release. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. And 1, 2, 10. Very nice. Roll that shoulder out. Very good. And on over to the other side. So now we're anchoring that band out to the other side of the side of our other foot. And we're using the band on that same side. Feet are in a nice stable base of support. Tightening that core. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. And 1, 2, 10. Very nice. Shoulder roll. Good work. Okay, we're going to move on to a new exercise called the Fire Hydrant. You can put your chair directly in front of you like so, okay? What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to kind of stand to the side so you can see what I'm doing, but you can stand directly behind your chair. So I am going to be doing a fire hydrant, and when you see what the position I get into, you will see what I mean. I'm going to bring my heel back behind me. My knees are level in front. So my side view is this, okay? So this is the position I'm starting in. I'm going to lift this leg that I have my foot lifted out beside me. I can't go very high. There's an end point. Front view, heels behind me, lifting that foot up beside me, okay? Lifting. So if I go like this, I can get a lot more open between my legs, but I want to keep my body upright. So that's why I'm holding onto my chair to keep me straight, all right? So I'm just going to move over a touch because I'm hitting my foot on this chair. I want you to think about as well when you bring your knee behind you, if you can see my foot is flexed. So I don't have a pointed toe. I'm letting my toe hang down, okay? Hang down beside, or right down, pointed towards the floor. All right, so heels up behind you, toe is pointed down. Here we go. Lift and close. We're not doing any holds. Lift and close. We're doing 10. Body's upright. 3, 4. You're going to feel it right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Walk it out. These aren't easy. I'm going to move my chair over to the other side now. I'm going to stand to the left of my chair. Again, you can stand behind or you can do what I'm doing. So now I'm standing on my right foot and I'm bringing my left heel back behind me. So remember, my legs are level in front, my heel's back behind me, and my toe is pointed down towards the floor. All right, body is upright, using the chair to keep myself upright. Here we go. Lift and close. Lift and close. You're opening your legs. 3, 4, you don't have to lift it too high. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Walk it out. Very nice. Very good. Okay, last arm exercise. We're going to do some bicep curls. So now we're working this muscle. We worked the back, we worked the top, now we're working the front. So you're using the band. You're going to anchor that band under the front of your shoe this time, right by your toe. Make sure it's under your foot enough that it's not going to pop up when you're doing your exercise. Your arm is going to be, you're going to be standing with a nice stable base of support. Your elbow is going to be glued to your side. You're only bending at your elbow hinge joint here. Palm is facing the ceiling, bringing your fist up to your shoulder and back down. Slow and controlled. Okay? So remember, when we bring it up, we don't go, oh, oh. We're bringing it up, controlled, holding for 3, down, controlled. Okay? The whole time. So if you're using your soup can or your weight, simple weight bicep curl. Okay? So same thing, we're going to hold up here, it's slow and controlled both directions. All right, let's do our 10. So feet are a nice stable base of support. Think about tightening your core. Elbow is glued to your side. Palm is facing up to the ceiling. Here we go. Pull up, 2, 1, release. Up, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 10. Awesome. Very nice. Shoulder roll. Give your arm a little shake. Bring it over to the other side. So now you're going to have the band under your, I'm doing the left arm, so the band is always on the same side, under the same foot as the same side you're working. So now my band is under the front by my toe of my left foot. Feet are a nice stable base of support. Band is curled into my fingers. Arm is glued to my side. Palm is facing up. I'm going to tighten my core. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, release. 1, 2, 2, release. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 10. Awesome. Give your arm a little shake, little shoulder roll. Arms are done. Terrific. So we can put this stuff away to the side. And we're going to get our chair in place, and we're going to do some of our core stuff that we started last week. So if you remember, we're going to sit on the front edge of our seat, not using the backrest, using our muscles to hold ourselves up nice and tall. Feet are about hip width apart and flat on the floor. We're feeling for those hip bones, hooking our fingers just on the inside of those bones. And we're feeling for the muscles just on the inside. So imagine you're bringing your belly button back to your spine. So you're pulling in, and you will feel those muscles get hard. So they're tightening, they're contracting. So that's the feeling we want to have. We are going to do the same as we did last time, which was a hold and a leg lift for 3. And then we released everything. Release here, release your leg, and then we're lifting the other leg and holding it up for 3, tightening and down. So we did 20 last time. We did 10 last time. Let's do 20 this time. See if we can do it. So that'll be 1 on each side. So we're getting up there. So do what you can, like we say in this video, just do what you can. If you feel like the reps are too much, that's okay. You can stop when you need to. All right. Feeling just on the inside of those hip bones. Okay, I'm going to, remember, pull that belly button towards my spine as I lift my leg and hold for 3. Then we're going to alternate. Here we go. Pull, 2, 1, release. Pull, 2, 2, release. Pull, 2, 3. Pull, 2, 4. Don't forget to breathe. Pull, 2, 5. Pull, 2, 6. Pull, 2, 7. Pull, 2, 8. Pull, 2, 9. Pull, 2, 10. Pull, 2, 11. Keep going. Pull, 2, 12. Pull, 2, 13. Pull, 2, 14. Pull, 2, 15. Pull, 2, 16. Pull, 2, 17. Pull, 2, 18. Pull, 2, 19. And pull, 2, 20. All right, way to go. Take a deep breath in and release. Very good. Those were your sit-ups, sitting sit-ups. Isn't that awesome? Take a deep breath in and out. Terrific work. This is the hardest video. You can see that these classes kind of progress every week, and so this is the pinnacle of the videos. So you know, if you can't manage all this today, do it a few more times for a couple weeks and you'll find that you'll be able to do it too. All right, so we're going to move on to our stretching and flexibility component. So we're going to start with stretching our thighs out. So if you're a stander and you know who you are, you may get into position. If you'd like to sit, you can sit on the edge of your side, one leg, and one buttock hanging off, holding onto the other side of your chair. You guys know all this. Or you can sit on the front of your chair, holding onto the backrest, knees hanging down, toes in the floor, heel is pushed back. Your hips are square, you're facing the direction that your body is turned, and your chin is level. Let's take a deep breath in and try to relax into this stretch. Very good. If you need to lean back, you can do that. Very nice. Let's switch to the other leg. So you're going to move to the other side of your chair. That's it. Switch legs. So now remember, your knee is pointed straight down, toes in the floor, heel is pushed back. Hips are square, body is facing the direction, head's facing the direction you're facing, chin's level. And if you need to lean back a touch, you may do so. Very good. Excellent. All right, if you're not already standing, we're going to rise up and we're going to stretch out our calf muscles now. So if you recall, you can be behind your chair, like so. I'm going to do side view. So my right foot's going to start ahead and my left foot's going to be behind. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, heel is glued down to the floor. I'm going to lean into this bent front knee and we're going to feel the stretch in that back calf. Okay? So my hips are square, my body is upright, chin is level, and I'm going to go for a balance as well here. It's just so long as I feel that stretch in my back calf still. Very good. Let's move it around to the other leg. So now my left foot's ahead and my right foot's behind. Front knee's bent, back leg straight, heels glued down. Lean into that front bent knee. You'll feel the stretch in the back calf. Hips are square, body's upright, chin is level. And I'm doing the balance too. Good job. All right, let's do our groin stretch now. So you're going to place your feet quite wide apart on the floor. Your feet are quite widely spaced. You're going to bend one knee, put your hands on that knee, put your weight on that knee and kind of lean forward. You're going to feel that stretch on the inner thigh of your straight leg. Let's switch to the other leg. Back to the first leg. One more switch. Very nice. Up to center. And now we're going to come and sit on the front edge of our chair again. And we're going to stretch our hamstrings out, so the back of our legs. So we're going to sit on the front edge. Remember, we're using our muscles to hold ourselves up nice and tall. We're gonna put our right heel out in front of us. Knees are together. Your heel's on the floor, toe is up, pulled back towards you. Knee remains unlocked and relaxed. You're sitting up nice and tall, or you can lean forward and put your weight on your bent knee. You'll probably feel this stretch in your calf, maybe behind your knee at this point. We'll do it a second time and hopefully you'll feel it up into the hamstring a little more. That's it. Let's put the other leg out now. So switching feet. Left heel is out now. Toe is up, pulled back towards you. Knees are together. Knee is relaxed. The one that's out, it's not locked. Sitting up nice and tall, or you can lean forward and put your weight on your bent knee. Alrighty, let's switch feet. So now your right heel is out, toe is up, pulled back towards you. Up nice and tall, or lean forward, put your weight on your bent knee. You should feel this up a little higher, the pull on your back of your leg. Very good, one more switch. Left heel is out now, toes up, pull back towards you, up nice and tall, or lean forward and put your weight on your bent knee. That's it, very nice. One last stretch, we're gonna do our buttock stretch. So we did this one last week too. This is where we're stretching out our kind of our bum cheek area. So I'm gonna bend both my knees and put my ankle over my knee. So if you can do that, awesome. If that bothers you, you can keep your leg out and put your ankle over the middle part of your shin, if you can, and kind of splay your knee out to the side and you'll feel that stretch. If that bothers you, you can put your knee to your chest and try and do it that way. But I'm gonna do it with my ankle over top of my knee, and I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. That'll put a bit of a stretch through that, through my buttocks muscle, my gluteus muscle. That's it. One more switch. Other ankle over your other knee. Sitting up nice and tall, your leg is splayed out. You're not pushing your knee down, but your leg is out as much as you can. You might be like this if you're quite tight through your hip area. And that's okay, as long as you feel a bit of a stretch. I'm sure you do. That's it. Very nice. Okay, time for our relaxation now. So you're going to sit right back against your backrest now. You're going to use that backrest. Feet are flat on the floor, about hip width apart. One hand on your chest, one hand on your abdomen. We're going to do our relaxing breaths, and I hope by the end you're able to feel this bottom hand come up and come down as your breathing goes down into your diaphragm area and you're able to expand and contract that area. All right, let's shut our eyes and begin. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in and exhale, letting your shoulders relax. Breathe in and exhale, letting your face relax. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in And when you're ready, you can open, excuse me, open your eyes and stretch. Very good. And give yourselves a big hug. Stretch your back the other way. Good work. Awesome job today. Like I say, this class is the hardest one we've done yet. Good for you for sticking with it. Remember to try to do this video 1 or 2 more times this week. Get out and walk if you can. Get the fresh air. Wave to your neighbors. You can chit chat, but stay that 2 meters apart. Tell your friends how to connect with these classes so they too can exercise, have a little fun while we're all stuck in our houses still. So you now have 10 videos to choose from. So we encourage you to continue trying to incorporate these classes into your days to help to maintain or improve your overall wellness. Please stay tuned for new content coming your way from us very soon at Centre de Santé Communautaire, Hamilton, Niagara. Until next time, have a great day. See you soon.